Hello, and this is Nether at the very beginning. Choose your character. If you have any bonus points from having a high level account, you can invest them now. So you can go into the world or safe zone. I'm going to safe zone because I'm a bit of a chicken. Because you start off with a butter knife, as they put it. It looks more like a big knife for cooking, but they call it a butter knife. It's not that reassuring. And so I'm going to jump forward a bit, about 5 hours of gameplay, and I'd want you to just listen to the background. It's eerie. It's like anything could happen at any moment. Now, if you only have a butter knife, you're not going to do this. Do you hear that scream in the background? That's what I call a screamer. They summon all the surrounding nether to where you are. And they just keep coming. And they get bigger. Now, that big guy requires a big gun to take on. You can with a smaller gun, but not recommended. And of course, there's another screamer. It's actually taking quite a bit of damage here. You have to ask yourself, is that all of it? And then you collect as much loot as you can. Now the rarer or harder to kill nether pay more. I'm going to cover more of this later. But like that golem head pays about $150. Which is quite a bit. The screamer tongue pays a bit more. Now if you die, don't worry too much. Your stuff will just drop on the ground. And you'll have to go back and collect it before it expires and disappears. I can't stress that so much. If you're going to die near the main safe place, because that's the one place you're guaranteed to spawn if you want to spawn there. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to spawn out somewhere random, and you might not make it back in time. But otherwise, once you have decent armor, or decent weapons, decent ammunition, there is no armor in this game, then you can go on the hunt. And it's quite a neat transition when you hit that point that you've scavenged and collected enough stuff that now you can take the fight to them. It feels good. And you get to see things like floating blood. Now, you have your own personal inventory to the right, and then a global inventory to the left. Anything you want to keep, put it to the left. Anything you want to sell, just click on it and click sell. Those things you can't ever actually sell. I usually keep and save any gun parts I can find, because guns are essential in this world. Without them, you're kind of hooped. And then you can also access the global store from the same place. You can only do this in the safe zone, and you can buy whatever you need if you have enough credits, buy ammunition, and so forth. And always, I say buy water all the time. Unless you're planning to do some running, then buy the energy drinks. Otherwise, everything else is just kind of a waste of money. Because they don't actually require you to have food. Now, body parts that you collect, you can trade for stuff. Actually get some pretty good stuff. You can get guns, you can get ammunition, you can get medical supplies. It's really good. And then your stat window, depending on what you prioritize, I like to max out my shooting first, and then I'll kind of distribute it evenly amongst everything else. And you can never let your guard down, so you never know when they'll pop up. Now, body parts, you can trade them or you can sell them. Selling them gets you money. Some more than others. I'll just let you see how these different things stack up to different amounts. Now, remember how I said some things pay more than others? Check this out. $2,000 for Reaper Claws. Don't get those from them. You don't get them from him. You get them from what's known as a Reaper. The hardest thing to kill in this game, other than maybe other players if you want to play PvP instead of just PvE. Now, whenever there's a Reaper, there's a marker for where it is so that you can either avoid it or go hunting. Now check this out. He's right there in front of me, and I make a note to everybody else playing if they actually spawn or not, because I don't know if they like broke it since I played last. Yeah. Then literally I finish that, I look over, I'm like, wait a moment. There he is. And they're fast. Did I mention that? And when they hit you, they knock you back like 20-30 feet. So there's a trick. If you're at this location, get yourself in here. Because then he can't get in. This is clip number 3. Or, sorry, clip number 4. 4 clips at 350 credits a clip. Yeah. $1,400 to kill the Reaper with the best gun in the game. So, not a huge return on it, but it's still pretty good. And that's a hunter. And see, they spawn in your face. Hunter. $69 health. I was freaking out here. because I did not want to die. Because if I had used my main ornament, I would have been fine. But I decided to go with a small pea shooter, just to save on money. But it doesn't pay off when you get into these big attacks, because you can't kill them quick enough, that you end up losing a lot of health. And that big gun that I have, the assault rifle, you can't craft it. I've checked. You can only find it, or you can only find it or get it as a loot. Now, there is another activity you can do for money, but mostly more for experience. That is escort packages. What you have to do is you have to pick up this box, which is going to make a lot of noise, and make it all the way down to the safe haven. Thing is, you're holding it with both hands, which means you're running and cannot fight back. I'm going to let you watch this. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you will subscribe, because I'm going to make more things like this and a lot of classic games. And yeah, here we go.